This is Neo on the monthly chart, and when we had this spike higher in June and July, I took off the $6 target as I thought the bottoms were in. Potentially, what price did on the monthly chart would just form a double bottom, which is still bullish. Now, the reason for the $6 target was back in 2020, price formed a W pattern, so that's a bullish reversal pattern, and at the apex occurred right at $6. So the chart suggested that $6 was an ideal opportunity to load up if you believe in neo longer term. Again, it would also signify a macro double bottom. And so based on this more or less 100% retracement from the recent highs of $16, this target is still back on the table. Before we look at time frames on the weekly and the daily, let's look at the deliveries that they just announced for October. Neo EV deliveries climbed 174% year over year. All right, so Chinese EV leader Neo reported 10,000 deliveries of its EV models in October 2022. Although Neo's deliveries are up over 174% from October last year, it's a slight dip from last month. Since going public in 2018, Neo has been one of the most closely watched EV companies, partly because of the company's explosive growth and market potential in China. Neo is referred to as the Tesla of China. However, in 2022 has presented significant challenges for Chinese EV companies with ongoing lockdowns due to a resurging COVID-19 that continues to limit production. According to the latest update from the International Council on Clean Transportation, China remains the top market for EVs despite surging EV sales in Europe, with around 24% EV share of the auto market. So I did not know that. I knew it was big, but I didn't know it was 1/4. So Neo stock is down 70% year to date as inflation, geopolitical tension, and regulation uncertainty has put pressure on Chinese stocks, particularly growth and tech companies. Now, Neo's October EV deliveries update indicates better than expected results, but the slow momentum raises questions. According to Neo's SEC filing, the EV company delivered 10,000 electric models in October 2022, even though Neo's EV deliveries presented an increase of close to 200% from last year. They are down 8% from September. And here's a breakdown of some of their models that they sold in October of last month. All in all, they delivered 92.5 deliveries so far in 2022. That's up 32% from the same time last year. So things are going in the right direction. So what's the article's take on deliveries? Although Neo's EV deliveries seem to be slowing, the EV maker is strategically growing its market by introducing several popular electric models in Europe, where demand is also rising quickly. Neo delivered more EVs than rival Xpeng and just edged out Li Auto in October. The EV maker continues to overcome supply chain hurdles in its home market, but the company's widening loss is concerning. So again, car business, EV business, very capital intensive, and so only the fittest will survive. All right, so let's go down in time frames. Let's go to the weekly chart. Again, this is that potential double bottom we saw on the monthly chart, but this is the target, $6. And let's look at that W pattern. So you had support, price broke through that, came back, served as resistance, right? Price fell, but it was on the verge of forming this W pattern where you had your first higher low ever, and then what happened was when price came back, it had a basing candle and then the rally out. So this is a huge level that I've been eyeing for the past 12 months. And we get down here, best believe I'm going to be loading up. Let's take it to the daily chart so you can see all your moving averages are above current price right now. So now you did have a golden cross back in August, but that quickly turned to a death cross, right? So what I would love to see is price continuing to move down slowly, your moving averages kind of converging, and then once the moving averages have converged, price breaking through on volume, significant volume, and that would be a potential clue for a turnaround. But until then, for me, NEO is a hold, wait and see approach. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.